What is up? What is cracking collective? It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals, in the building. I'm busy back babies. And that's on point blank period. Here to give a message, here to tell a story, here to give a word. Remember that this message, this story, this word may not resonate with you at all. But if you like, yo, Ash, that was me in the past, I can resonate with you because that was simply me in the past. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you like, yo, Ash, I'm going through that right now, I feel you because I'm going through that right now. Make sure you hit the like button. Now, in this message, in this story, in this word, it's kind of like somebody here is pulling on you, collective, or they have been pulling on you, collective, and it kind of reminds me of a message I did in the beginning of the year. It was like the first message at the beginning of the year, or the first couple days at the beginning of the year. And when you just trying to fly, right? You just trying to levitate, right? You trying to elevate, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's people that see that you're trying to elevate and you're trying to levitate and they're trying to pull you down. So this is kind of like a part two to that message, or I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's just simply something about two parts, all right, to the message, to the word, to the story, to the dream. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all got two different dreams, all right, you know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know, somebody is trying to pull you down and keep you in some type of dream. You know what I'm saying? Maybe inside of their dream. Maybe they don't want you to dream. Maybe they don't want you to become the dream that you want to become, right? You know what I'm saying? And you like, look, man, I just simply gotta dream. And then this message is like, wait for me, oh, tell me you'll wait for me, oh, I don't take off. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like somebody here is saying, like, you know, I really want you to wait for me. I really don't want you to go. I really don't want you to leave. I really don't want you to elevate. I really don't want you to levitate. I really don't want you to gravitate. I don't want you to be lifted, gifted higher than a ceiling. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to get there higher than the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, emotionally, all these, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, man, you don't want me to go and get lifted, gifted, and higher than a ceiling. Right? You know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking about just high, but we mean high where it's a natural high, where you can't come down off this natural high, where you can't come down off this natural peace, where you can't come down off this natural elevation, where you just simply can't come down. Like, look, no matter how much you pull me down, no matter how much you want me to stay inside of your dream or inside of your nightmare, I got my own dreams. You know what I'm saying? And even if my dreams right now look like a nightmare, I'm still going to simply believe in my dream. You know what I mean? It's kind of like somebody is pulling you down, collective, or trying to pull you down, collective. You know what I'm saying? Remember when I talked about in the beginning of the year about how they running up to the house, and all of a sudden you already had took off, you already gone. And it simply just might be somebody that don't want you to take off. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to go higher than what you have already gone. They like, man, can you just wait for me? And I feel like it's like deception here about the waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? If somebody really wanted to go with you, they would be going with you, right? But it's like deception in the waiting here. Like, why am I simply waiting here? Maybe you have waited for a while. You know what I'm saying? As well. Some of y'all, have y'all ever lowered yourself and waited? You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever been around people where you just lowered yourself and waited? Have you ever lowered yourself around people like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just lower myself because I don't want nobody else to feel some type of way. So I'm going to just simply, you know what I'm saying, lower myself. And I ain't talking to those that don't lower themselves, but I'm talking to those that can resonate with lowering themselves. You know what I'm saying? And maybe at one point in time, this was you where you always lowered yourself, and now you just simply picking yourself back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I deserve to be here. Yeah, this is my, I deserve to be lifted, gifted, higher than a ceiling. I deserve that. You know what I'm saying? I deserve to elevate. I deserve to be the elevation. I deserve to be a part of the elevation. I deserve to be a part of my elevation. I deserve the dream. I deserve my dream. I ain't worrying about your dream. I'm worrying about my dream, and I'm going to execute my dream. And only thing I can do is just simply execute my dream. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for you. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you that I'm gonna wait for you because I simply already been waiting. I simply already been behind. I'm already behind and you want me to wait for you? You want me to wait for you. You know what I'm saying? When I'm already ready. When I'm ready to take off. When I'm simply ready to take off. And you want me to wait for you. I'm ready to be the fool. You know what I'm saying? And even though the fool may sound, like, oh man, you just a fool, right? But in all actuality, the fool is not really the fool. The fool is about new beginnings. The fool is just jumping into it, in for it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just might be jumping into y'all dreams, or some of y'all just have been waiting on other people. And you like, look, man, I can't wait for you. I already told you. Maybe you had been already telling somebody, like, look, man, I've been already telling you, let's go, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's somebody ahead of you that you had already been seeing lifted, gifted, higher than a ceiling, and you know what I'm saying, you behind them. You like, look, man, I can't allow y'all to hold me back because I gotta get right behind this person. You know what I'm saying? Where this person going, and they ain't waiting on me. They ain't even looking back at me. So if you ready, then you ready, and if you not, then you not. But I'm ready to take off. I'm hearing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go to the moon. Some of y'all, that's how y'all feel when y'all in y'all zone, or that's how y'all feel when y'all doing something that y'all love. It's like, look, man, I'm finna go to the moon. You know what I'm saying? What I do, or when I dream, or when I imagine things, I go to the moon. Well, man, I just simply think about the moon. There's something about the moon. You know what I'm saying? You know? Have you ever loved somebody so much and you like, look, man, I gotta take off. Even though I love you so much, and that person just watching you take off. And maybe that person will never see you again as you take off. Maybe once you take off, this person will never simply see you again. Like, man, I got to be real honest with you that you may never see me again. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, mentally, you will never see me again. Maybe physically, you will never see me again. Maybe emotionally, you will never see me again. Maybe metaphorically, you will never see me again. Do you understand? You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying again and again and again, or I've been telling you again and again, you know what I'm saying, that I've been waiting for you, but now I can't wait for you. I can't tell you that I'm going to wait for you. Because I got to take off. I got to mentally, physically, emotionally, all these. I got to take off. And even though you at the beginning stages, or even though certain things in your life is just at the beginning, I still love you, but I'm simply not ready, or I simply don't want to be at the beginning anymore. Have you ever just like, look, man, I'm ready to take off because I don't want to be in the beginning anymore. I don't want to be surrounded by the things that I'm surrounded by anymore. Ain't no beginnings here. Ain't no new beginnings here. Baby, I'm ready for a new beginning and it's not here. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to take off. And all of somebody is saying, tell me you'll wait for me. Take off. Take off. They might also be asking you, where are you going? Where are you going? And see, for those that I'm talking to and those that can resonate with me or resonate with this message, it's like, look, man, where I'm going, I'm just trying to get out of this so-called reality that you feel like is a normal reality. You know what I'm saying? Just certain things that I see as reality, it's not inside of your reality. And maybe I've been waiting for you. Maybe I've been waiting for you to change. Maybe I've been waiting for you to step up. Maybe I've been waiting for you to understand me. Maybe you've been waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? Because this can go the opposite way, and now you're just ready to take off. Have y'all ever been in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, it was somebody that was tired of waiting for you, and they like, look, man, I love you, I care about you, but I gotta leave because I gotta take off. I gotta leave you because I gotta love me, and loving me means take off. Tell me you'll wait for me, oh, take off. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever experienced something that maybe you were attached to, addicted to, obsessed with, and it was only keeping you inside of a prison? And you started to notice, like, look, man, this is only simply keeping me inside of a prison. This is not helping me become free. Or you may be like, man, when I get the opportunity to be free, I'm just simply gonna be free. And this don't gotta mean take off physically, but just take off spiritually. Like, man, I'm ready for my spirit to take off. You know what I'm saying? When something is inside of your spirit, when you're doing something that has something to deal with your spirit, when you're doing something that you absolutely love, and maybe you have been, you know what I'm saying, not doing things that you love. Like, man, when I do this thing that I love, it makes me feel free, and I can't, you know what I'm saying, continue to go to this job, or I can't continue to hurt like this. I can't continue to be like this. I can't continue with this because I don't feel free. I feel imprisoned. I feel like this thing is only incapacitating me, keeping me captive, incaptive. You know what I'm saying? Take off. Just take off. Just take off. This might be taking off mentally and growing and evolving, and you know what I'm saying, elevating, levitating, gravitating. We just tating. Hey, we just tating, okay? We just tating. It's just always moving up in whatever way that we simply can move up. And wherever we at right now, whatever level that we at right now, we just helping people that is on a lower level than us to tate. We helping people on a lower level than us to just simply tate. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation. You know, some of y'all are being in other people's corners, like other people was in your corner. You like, look, man, as I move up and as you move up, and as long as you are tating, as long as you are elevating, as long as you are meditating, levitating, as long as you are growing, I'll be in your corner. As long as you are willing to grow, I will simply always be in your corner. Somebody might be telling you this, like, look, man, as long as you are willing to grow yourself, even if it's one step at a time, I'm always gonna be in your corner. But on the other hand, we may have people that is like, look, wait for me, tell me, wait for me, oh, where are you going? They ask me, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? And they've been in the same place doing the same thing. And you're just like, look, man, I'm just finna take off. Or this is my way of simply taking off. You know what I'm saying? How I express myself is simply what I do to take off. It's simply what I do to express myself to take off, right? take off. Maybe take off your armor. Like, man, this allows me to take off my armor. This allows me to be myself. This allows me to do something that I ain't never done before, and just simply take off. Take off my stress. Take off things off my mind, and you know what I'm saying? Elevate my mind. Remember that we can't take off with all these things that's weighing us down. If it's just weighing us down, we simply can't take off. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody that's just holding on to you, and you like, I gotta go. I gotta take off, and you just hanging on to me. I just see somebody that's hanging on to somebody else that's simply floating and taking off, and that, you know what I'm saying, they flying, but they can't fly fast enough. They can't fly up good enough because somebody's just hanging on to their leg, and like, look, man, you can't hang on to my leg. You know what I'm saying? You just simply not ready to take off. And I see just somebody having to let go. And they feel bad, like, man, well, why would you let me go? And know that if this is you, collective, where, you know what I'm saying, you are the person that is flying, right? That is going, and somebody else has to fall off, and you feel bad. Like, look, man, I feel bad by watching you, you know what I'm saying, not take off with me, and you know what I mean, and you just watching them, and they telling you, like, man, how can you leave me? How can you just leave me? How can you just take off without me? How can you take off without me? And it's not that you didn't value this person, but sometimes we notice that the people that we value maybe not value us. And sometimes it's just a different type of value that we have grown within us. Like, that value that you gave me was that value at that time. But now as I elevate, I just noticed that I need a different type of value around me. Understand that value goes up. The more experience you have, the more expertise you have, the more you learn, your value goes up. So maybe you did start off at a lower value, at the same value that they were at, but you kept going up in value. You are more valuable now than what you once was. And you can't hang on to just certain things anymore that just doesn't value your value, that doesn't respect your value. Maybe respects other people's values, but can't get jiggy with your value. It's something about the 4th of July. It's something about fireworks. It's something about popping, getting it on and popping. Or just simply those fireworks is just simply gonna be popping. And maybe it's people that has been rooting you on, that has been maybe telling you, like, look, man, I already took off, you know, and I mean, I was waiting on you, but I can't wait on you anymore. And they're gonna be popping fireworks just for you simply taking off. And some of y'all are telling somebody behind you, like, look, man, let's go, let's take off. And when you take off, I'm gonna be hell waiting on you so you can take off. I'm gonna be so proud of you when you simply just take off. Take off your armor. Take off your stress. Take off your worries. Take off things that's been holding you down. I simply can't wait to see you just take off. So get ready for us when we take off. Will you wait for me? Take off. Take off, collective. Take off. Take off. Sometimes the take off is bittersweet. And sometimes just seeing somebody else take off is bittersweet. That is my message, that is my story, and that is my word. And I hope y'all got some type of value out of this. I be busy back, baby. Peace.